Hey, it's Rich. Welcome back. I just finished week 81 taking weight loss drugs. I took this week's shot, which is Mounjaro, just a few moments ago. So far, so awesome. So today is January 3rd. So Happy New Year. I hope you had a good holiday season and a great New Year's. Hope everything is back to normal now where you can relax. Maybe some people experience some stress over the holidays, and I hope you're doing well. This week I wanted to talk about National Quitters Day. So related to New Year's, everybody makes New Year's resolutions, or a lot of people do. I do all the time. And most of us, we don't follow through with them. National Quitters Day is actually a thing. It's something that very commonly by the second week of the second Friday of January, people have already given up on their New Year's resolutions. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to spend less. I'm going to whatever. I'm going to learn a new skill. Whatever it is, by the second Friday, people have given up, and they call it National Quitters Day. It's a thing. I didn't know that until I think last year. I knew about it for the first time. So I'm going to talk about 5 things that I'm doing to get past National Quitters Day, to not quit, essentially. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the 2-day rule. And every time you do a habit, it's hard. It's hard changing habits. It's hard making something out of something you didn't do before. So if you think about everything you do in a day, a lot of it's just habit. You roll out of bed, you hop in the shower, you brush your teeth, all that stuff. And you don't think about it. You don't really think about the order unless there's someone in your way, and you just do it the same way all the time. So the 2-day rule is, if you're going to miss something that's related to your resolution, don't do it 2 days in a row. Make sure that you get back on the horse. Make sure you continue on so you don't skip it 2 days in a row. The second thing is, I'm going to right size my goals. So instead of saying, I'm going to lose 100 pounds, maybe some of the goals can be, I'm going to eat more vegetables. I'm going to buy more fresh produce. I'm going to cook 2 or 3 meals every single week instead of buying all the meals 7 days a week. Right size your goals. Shrink them down to something that you can actually achieve. So you have a series of successes. I remember seeing in a military, I think it was an admiral, and he gave a speech to one of the graduating classes, and essentially he said, make your bed every day. He was telling adults to make their bed every day, and he said, you start out with success. You do that small thing, and then you build on it every single day. And by the end of the day, you come back and your bed's made, right? And so you remember that, hey, I at least did 1 good thing, and then you do 2 good things and 3 good things. So right size your goals. Make them small enough that you can achieve them and just keep building upon them. Another thing is, tie them to existing activities. So if you're going to do something, tie it to a habit you already have. So if your habit is to go out and get the mail at the end of every evening, go out and get the mail and walk around the block, right? Habit stack it. You get it tied to something that you already do, so it's not such a big deal when you're doing it. Another thing is to focus on your actions, not the results. So I want to lose 100 pounds, right? That's my goal, is to lose 100 pounds. And I hop on the scale 3 days in and I've actually gained weight. Well, then I should just give up because I'm focusing on the result. Don't do that. Focus on the actions. I ate more salad, or I ate salad for the first time. I actually cut up a tomato for the first time. I actually, whatever it is, I made 1 meal at home instead of buying 7 dinners out and bringing them home. Focus on the inputs. Focus on the actual actions that I'm taking, so that I have that feeling of accomplishment. And then finally, if you can, pick a partner. pick somebody to do it with so that you have someone who's monitoring you, who cares that or is interested at least that you are doing it. They're not going to be real judgmental, but they're going to encourage you. That's kind of what I do with you guys, is that I'm making these videos, but I find it very, very helpful on a Thursday and a Friday. I make these on Saturdays. On a Thursday and Friday, I really find myself focusing on, do I really need to eat that candy bar? Do I really need to go out and stop at McDonald's? Do I really? Because I've got to talk to you on Saturday, and I don't want to have a conversation with you and having done something that I didn't, I wasn't living up to what I was really trying to accomplish for the week. And it's helpful. It is. So thank you. All right. Anyhow, that's just my thoughts on how to avoid National Quitters Day. Let's talk about something a little more fun. So I realized that if my body was a car, if I was a car, I would have to trade myself in for a newer model, because every time I cough, my radiator leaks and my exhaust backfires. No? Okay. How about this? I got a sweater for Christmas, and unfortunately it picks up a lot of static electricity. So I decided to return it. I got another one free of charge. Free of charge? You know, I have this feeling the people are saying, what did he say? What? Anyhow, how did I do this week? I had another good week. So really in the heart of the, surrounded by candies and cookies and all of the really delicious food, I lost another 2 pounds. That brings me to 25 pounds down on Mounjaro, and a total of 112 pounds down overall. I'll see you next week.